Hey there, thanks for stopping by. I wanted to show you the final product of the resin pendants that I've been working on. For the most part, they turned out really nice, but there are a few that gave me a little bit of trouble and some disappointment, but thought I would go ahead and share the experience with you guys, just so we can kind of learn together. But anyway, for the most part, I think they turned out pretty neat. I used a doming effect, or a resin that has a doming effect rather, and it's really neat because when you pour for the first time and let it harden, you're able to add another embellishment, and it just kind of causes it to look like it's floating in the resin. But not only that, the doming effect causes whatever's inside to kind of be like magnified or enlarged, and it gives a really unique finish to it. So I'll show you some of the favorites. This one I thought turned out really neat, and you can see the cross is really floating. You can kind of get the idea. And then the beveled edge, you see how it kind of looks magnified. That one turned out really neat. So this one I actually just did a single pour. I didn't do 2 layers. So you can see that the cross is like flat up against the paper background. It doesn't look like it has, you know, that it's floating. But still turned out pretty neat. So this is one that I fell in love with, and I thought everything turned out beautifully, and then I came out here and I saw this little fuzz that happened to get into the resin, and it's there permanently. I guess I could sand it out, but to be honest, I am really not familiar with resin. I'm new to it. My husband is more familiar, so maybe I can have him help me out, or I don't know, I'll have to think of something creative to cover it up. But I was so bummed when I saw that little fuzz. So really frustrating, considering I made the bezel. So I made this metal piece here. So a lot of hard work went into making these pendants. So it wouldn't be as much of a big deal if I had just purchased the bezel, which you can do online. Go to Etsy or Amazon or eBay. Does anyone go on eBay anymore? I don't know. But anyway, you can always buy the bezels and for super cheap. But in this case, I made them all by hand, so it's a super bummer. But you know, that's life, I guess, and you just can't take things too seriously, especially when we live in such a chaotic world. There's much worse things than a mistake in art. But yeah, some lessons learned. I had actually covered up everything when the resin was drying, with the thought that I didn't want any like dog hair. I have a dog, I have a chocolate lab. Or any, you know, dust or whatever to fall into the resin. So I thought I was cautious, but no. This one is neat how the word looks more enlarged. I don't know if you could pick it up right there. That looks neat. And that's just because of the doming effect. And just a few more. Don't mind my bruised fingernail. I had a weight fall on it a couple weeks ago and it's still healing. So anyway, yeah, lessons learned. I still don't quite know what I'm going to do with the pendants. Originally, I was thinking jewelry. I was going to make a necklace out of this one. But I did make some paper not too long ago, and I think it'll look really, really pretty with some of the angel pendants. It has this really pretty shimmer to them, and I don't know if you could pick it up on camera or not, but I thought maybe this could be a really pretty journal. This could be on the cover somehow, and then these really pretty papers inside. So you'll have to stay tuned. I hope you'll continue to come back to my channel and to support it. It truly means a lot to me. And if anything, I just hope this channel will inspire you in some kind of way. And just know that you are made with purpose and that you are loved. Take care. Bye.